Virginia Tech, and you said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Bowling Green Falcons taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the cover.
Turning it on! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back to throw, it's Coates. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They run the reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as
There he goes! Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this...
All kinds of room to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fry. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield, it's Coates. He's got his man. First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's small. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Pulled and fired complete. At the 40, there he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gives it on the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the Some with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's got it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Got a man. It's small. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Coates. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies send out the punt unit. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got his man on the right. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation, Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the fourth down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's small. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff from the gun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time it's complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got it set up on the outside. Turns it on in midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Coates. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Holding. Defense.
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it over the middle.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Got it behind the line. It's Savage.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Makes the grab on the left. On the move at the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Going over the top. He's got it inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
The Hokies will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like...
breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, BG! And the stomping has commenced. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Fry. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab. It's small. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Coates. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure and you get to hit the quarterback. But 2, you've got the intended target double covered. There is no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quick completion to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Coates. The short hands. It's small. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be champ.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Breaks a tackle, and he smashes his way through again. He's at the touchdown, Hokies. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man. It's Keller.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harper. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Harper. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna look downfield again. With the catch, it's Thompson. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Falcons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker, it's Allen. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else.
Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Slings it downfield. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Coates. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And you're seeing the best version of this guy this week, right? We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes one deep. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Coates. Pulls it in. It's Savage. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This is what an elite team